never running, so try it again. Started me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
Don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Washington Commanders. Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run. Ja'Cory Krasky-Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Throwing now is Daniels. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now
ready?
a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
60 Maverick. 6 tag. 19, 18. Pioneer.
Now Daniels. That is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 35. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Daniels looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Over the middle, that's the tight end Senate. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 19. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check out.
To the air goes Daniels. That's caught by Senate. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Ben Senate from 19 yards away. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Back to throw, Stafford. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Second and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
21. Stay 50, stay 50.
To the air again, Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Come on. Hey. Knocking, hey.
Back to Krosky-Marin on 1st down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Marin, 45 yards. And Washington has taken the lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Commanders 14, Rams 7.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Twisting away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Alert! Blue 60!
Stafford now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Ready!
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll get this complete to Senate, the tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
40-yard line.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go. Go.
Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game, because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The 71 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking at mid-season form here in the opener. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
2nd and 9 now. He'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Set.
First down and goal to go.
Ready, ready.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here we go.
Here's second and 8. That's caught. Krosky Merritt with it. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they set up for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now Stafford. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 13. 1st down, Rams.
First and 10 at the 42.
Thornton, the motion man right. To throw is Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And they'll accept that penalty.
Harrison Vivas to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It looks looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
70, cut 19, cut 19.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That is into the hands of Krosky Merritt. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
60 Bobcat, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
32.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
21, 180.
Here's Stafford. Got him on. It's Tyquan Thornton. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
50-50. 0.
Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now it's Stafford. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Brandon, if I see a dime look, if I see 6 defensive backs near the goal line, I'm changing to a running play every time.
And they had 6 there. Surprised he didn't audible at the line?
Very much so. I'm going to count on my offensive line in this situation against the lighter defensive backs and try and push it across the end zone that way.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So still a little bit of time following the made field goal, but we are tied as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Back to throw. Stafford. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Krosky Merritt to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Daniels looking to throw. Fighting McCaffrey on the slant. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
And a Commander's
Top 19.
first
Top
down.
19. Stephanie.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the give, Krosky Merritt. And coughed it up. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Hey, give me a radar. Middle.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Out left and complete to Thornton. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Zero. Alert. Waiting. Hey, fly low. 21. Snap.
Now Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So able to force the fumble, but then they really couldn't move the football, Charles, and they get 3 points out of it.
And they made sure they got something out of that takeaway, didn't they? Because even if they couldn't put it in the end zone, they were not going to turn the ball back to them without putting something on the scoreboard.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And all the way down to the 26. Big yardage that time for Washington. 42 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, 25 yards to the house. And the Commanders have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
32.
Back to throw. Stafford. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Throwing is Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Set. 180. 11.
Stafford now to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, out and back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
10. 40 got. Like 22. Omaha, remove.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL. On EA Sports. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Give to Krosky Merritt.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
99 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Ben Sinnott Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Stafford. Completes this one to Thornton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Back to throw again. That one taken in by Whittington. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
32. Stop.
Stafford. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Ready. Hey, 22.
Again, it's Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
Double right.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Los Angeles.
De'Ami Brown, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Two-point conversion.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
Rams 28. Harrison Vivas to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Mustang 19.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Ready.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Let's go now. Buffalo 19, Charger 19. Ready.
Now Daniels. Throw inside. McCaffrey's got it. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot puts it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Look, you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on third, and then the tables turned. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves.
The middle they go. Overton. And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense